This kid running into people's Ubers, causing a ruckus. This kid almost got hurt by this guy. But before I even get into that, I want to talk about something real quick. This whole prank culture. Not too long ago, I was a kid too. Pranking and all that stuff. But with social media, it is a whole new monster. Just like with anything. Being a kid is being a kid. That's one thing. But when you add social media to it, it is times 10, times 100, times 1,000 at some point. Because when you do stupid stuff, you're going to win stupid prizes. And that's what we're going to learn today. Now, fortunately, spoiler alert, this kid doesn't get hurt. So we don't see that. And I wouldn't wish that this kid does get hurt. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody put their hands on him. Or he got served papers or something. Or the cops found him or whatever. But not too long ago, just a few days ago, we saw another case where a woman, a pregnant lady, was surrounded by 4 dudes. And she was trying to get a bike that she paid for. And these 4 black dudes decided to film the whole thing, frame her, and make it seem like she was stealing the bike. Now, of course, the usual major media outlets that gravitate towards this kind of stuff ran with this story, ran all the way to social media, ran all over the news and said, oh, this woman's racist, oh, she's a Karen, blah, blah, whatever. Not even 24 hours later, after that whole thing went viral, she produced the actual receipt showing that, hey, I paid for this bike. Now, she was doing some weird shit in the video too. She was being like a weird fuck. Like she was being weird. I will say that. But they were trying to steal her fucking bike. She's pregnant, so I kind of give her a little bit of a pass for being crazy. Or acting crazy, like crying, and then not even 30 seconds later, completely straight face. Look, I don't understand how people do that, but whatever. Like I say, women are the best actors in the world. But, nonetheless, after that whole thing happened, the media was silent. Nobody said anything. There was no, oh yeah, our bad, we were wrong, none of that. Nope, they were completely silent. Still calling her racist. Some of them still calling her racist. There was another incident not even a year ago where old dude was running through the airport stealing people's luggage, or at least pretending to steal people's luggage. And then he got caught by an old head that wasn't about that shit. And the old head tried to strangle his ass right in the middle of the fucking airport. And fortunately for this kid, he didn't physically get hurt. And this one, spoiler alert, he doesn't get hurt. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a video soon on Twitter of him either getting arrested or getting strangled by another old head. But anyways, let's go ahead and watch this video. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get into this.
How? Huh? What are you doing?
What do you mean what am I doing?
Get out of my car.
This is my Uber.
No.
You just pulled in. I was waiting for time.
Out of the way. It's not an Uber. Get out, man.
Why?
This is not an Uber, so get out of my car.
This is an Uber. I insist.
Get out of the fucking car.
Why are you getting angry for?
Because it's not an Uber.
Why are you getting angry for? Do you want to get angry? Because we should get angry. Don't close the door. Don't close. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
See, it's like stupid shit like this where I'm like, fam, me personally, I know I would not have the patience for this. I just wouldn't. I'm not a very patient person when it comes to like idiotic fucking shit like this. But they do live in the UK, so it's not really much this guy can really do. I mean, it's just like being in California or New York. Like, if you retaliate to some asshole like this, some kid that has no fucking bearing, no fucking like discipline, nothing, no respect for anybody, not even himself or the cameraman that's with him, putting him in harm's way. Nobody thinks about that shit. In 2023, at least. Maybe 10 years ago, we did. But in 2023, these people have no freaking regard for anybody else's life, not even their own. But look at how annoying this kid is. Look at this. Just opening the door.
What you doing? What you doing?
Just go now, mate.
Okay, so then where's the problem?
Because I'm not an Uber driver.
Why? That doesn't my Uber.
So I don't know who wrote this caption, but they hit the nail right on the head. Psychopaths enabled by social media. That's what it is. That's the world we live in now, unfortunately. Every video I make on this channel should literally be titled Psychopaths Enabled by Social Media. Part 1, Part 2, all the way to Part 3000. I don't know how many videos I have on this channel, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I always say, we as humans, we have to do better. We as a society, we as a world, we have to do better. Right now is where we have to say, yo fam, we need to turn this shit back around. We need to turn this fucking ship back around and redo some of this stuff. Because you got people now that don't even know what a fucking woman is. You got people right now that don't even know who they are as not even mentally as a person. You got people that need to be on meds that aren't on meds. You got people that are on meds that shouldn't be on meds. You got people in positions of authority, positions of power, positions of lawmaking and law passing that shouldn't be in those fucking positions. And now you have kids out here running in the middle of the street, getting into people's cars, talking about, this isn't an Uber? Oh, hee hee ha ha. This isn't an Uber? And then once the kid gets shot or strangled or old head takes his belt off and starts whooping this kid, then they're going to start talking, oh, this is racism and, oh, the white man's keeping us down and blah, 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 whatever. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. What do y'all think? It's your boy Corn. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I am OUT.